Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Millennial Stitchers. We have a special kind of video today. I'm actually recording on my iPad, and we are going to be going over my cross-stitch notebook, which has been asked about quite a bit. I was actually a little bit surprised about that. So, a couple things just before we get started. One, a huge thank you to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. So happy to have you here. Second of all, I did get my microphone, so hopefully my audio is a little bit better for you today. If it is, make sure you let me know that it's working for you, because that would be awesome. Other than that, we're going to just jump right on in. So this is the home screen on my iPad, and I use my cross stitch journal on the GoodNotes app. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that up. All right, so it's going to take us to the main page of my journal. So this is a journal that you can download from Etsy. I think it cost me about $10 if I remember correctly, but of course, you guys know, I'll put the link down below so you guys are able to purchase it if you like what you see. So just to protect the privacy of the journal, because it's very large and the creator worked very hard on it, I'm not going to show everything. I'm going to do a general overview, and I'm going to show you what I use more often than not. So this is going to be what the journal looks like when you open it up on your tablet. Oh, I'm also going to add this. The GoodNotes app allows you to have 3 notebooks for free. So if you do this correctly, you don't actually have to pay for anything other than the planner itself, which is pretty cool. So this is going to take you to the main planner portion. So I'm going to just kind of do a little overview here. We have new starts, whips, finishes, trackers, quick links, and then on the side, you have all of your months of the year. So let's go into months first. I guess we'll just start with July. So here is how I fill this out. Now, it's very important to know you can do this however you want. I use my little knockoff brand Amazon Apple Pencil. To do all of this. You can write with it. You can do anything that you would like. I'll also link my pencil down below because it works pretty well, and it was cheap. I got it on Prime Day. So I'm just going to zoom in so you guys can kind of see here. So I use this overall calendar to track what projects I work on each day. That way, when I do my videos and when I look back, I can see, okay, I'm actually rotating through projects. I'm not working on the same thing every single day, except for Strawberry Harvest. As you can see, that's because I was getting it done for the fair, though. So there was a reason for that. So I use this simply to track that. And then there are stickers that you can use for this application. And some of the stickers are washi tape, which I think is so cute. So I use washi tape. I use yellow to show a finish, and I use blue to show a start. So as you can see, I started a whole bunch of stuff on the 9th and the 10th. It's really easy to see that. And other than that, you're just seeing my trackers. So that is what I use for the main calendar. All right, now we have our monthly goals. So again, totally customizable. Projects you want to work on, projects you want to finish, and other goals. So this just helps you kind of track and try to stay on track. This I haven't used as much just because I'm tracking it in other ways, but you definitely could, and you can just copy these pages and use them for the whole month, which is really cool. So this would have your week of, your stitching goals, and your notes. So if you had like, okay, here's my rotation, I'm going to do these rotations. So I may start using this, but for right now I haven't, but it's pretty cool. So I thought I would show it to you. And then it just goes to your next month. So that is what's on the month to month sections. The other section I find myself using a lot is the whips section. So you have an overview here with your start date, your name of your pattern, your designer, your fabric, floss, and any notes. So something I wanted to add for the notes and for anything, actually, you can use voice to text, and it will put it on here. So it's really accessible to everyone, which is pretty cool. Or like I said, you can also write it, which is an option too. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. So as you can tell, I've been keeping track of all of my stuff on here, and I made notes for everything. And those are the notes I actually read off in my videos. So you can see that. And then here we have a more detailed section of each whip. So this is the example I'm going to use because it's Strawberry Harvest and I finished the project. So this is all filled out completely. So you have your project name, your designer, your start and finish date, your stitch count, your fabric, which I don't know why I did that. I put stitch count. It should not be 35 count. It should be how big it is. I'll have to fix that. And then your fabric, your floss, and your notes. So like I went through and put all the floss that I used on here, but you don't have to do that. Maybe you just want to say you use Classic Colorworks or you use the called for. But since on this page I put called for, on this page I wanted to actually put what I used. But this would be a really good spot if you're going to substitute colors. You could put that there. And then for notes, I said, this is my first project completion of 2023. I selected this project because it was primitive and something unlike things I've done in the past. I wasn't sure about it in the beginning, but I thoroughly enjoyed stitching it. This will also be a project that gets entered into the county fair. I will continue to stitch designs from this creator, which is true. I'm going to do her seasons ones, I think. And there's also a really nice section on here. I love this section to do pictures of progress. So I take pictures of progress all the time. So it was nice to be able to put them in here and label them. And then of course in the center, I did a fully completed picture. Up here, I'm not sure how other people use this. This is just how I use it. You don't have to use it this way. But I highlight every one of the days I stitch on this project. So on this one, obviously I stitch straight through. And then I also circle the days when I start it. But on this, this one, for example, I have not stitched on it every day. So I just highlight the days that I stitch on it. That way I can really, really tell. And if you forget, as long as you're tracking it on your main calendar, you can go back and fix that. So all of these are tabs that work, which is really, really cool. So I have these pages for all of my current whips. Just going to slide through so you can kind of see how different ones look. This one I did some stickers down here when I did my colors. Same with that one. And that one. Okay, now this is under the finishes tab. So here you can list all of your finishes for the year, which is super fun. You can look at them all at the same time. So I have a finish date, your name, your designer, your start date, your fabric, your floss, your size, and your notes. So these I just did quick notes. My more detailed notes are going to stay in the other tab. Okay, so I'm not going to go through each of these, like I said, just to protect the privacy of the creator and give you something to look forward to when you purchase this. But under the trackers tab, these are all links that work, which is super cool. We have Floss Stash, Stitching Days, Time Tracker, Fabric Stash, Stitch Alongs, Flosstube, Pattern Stash, Shopping List, Conversions, Notion Stash, Challenges, Favorite Shops, Kitted Projects, Swaps, and Purchases. So one that I could see myself using is Time Tracker. So here's what that looks like. So you're just going to have your date, your time spent stitching. That's all you're going to be. Now you could do this for projects, or you could maybe just list your project next to your time stitching. That would be up to you. But like I said, all of these work. And then we also have quick links where you have project planning, stickers, whip go, whip rotation, dyeing recipes, which I'm actually going to be using. Maybe a little teaser. Nathan and I may have dyed some fabric and we might start doing that and maybe selling some of it, which would be pretty cool. So, little piece of information there. Sticky notes, marathon planning, retreats, yearly goals, stitchy kindness, de-stash, year in review, stitching friends, finishing ideas, and extra pages. So that's kind of an overview of quick links and trackers. I'll also look at new starts here. So the new starts, the whips, and the finishes look pretty similar, but it just depends on what you're tracking. I may, in new starts, put, like, for instance, my Halloween start with the, oh gosh, what's it called? Sugar Skull Cat. I may put that on here and just put when I'm looking to start that, which I think I said was September 1st. I think so. I'll have to relook at that, but that's probably what I would put there. But this journal is completely a work in progress. It's also completely customizable. The only thing I haven't found to be customizable is the color, but that's fine. I really like this color. But yeah, so this is kind of an overview of that journal. I know a lot of people had asked about it, so I wanted to make sure I got this out there for you guys. And hopefully, a few of you will take a liking to it and maybe give it a try. If you do, I would love if you would let me know down in the comments. Maybe we can talk about how we do our journals. That would be so fun. But hopefully, this video was helpful to you if you were interested in learning all about this. And if not, thank you for joining me anyway. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Don't forget, if you like this video, to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. All right, see you guys later. Bye.